About a month ago, I shared with you some goals that I have for myself, for this channel, and really for the one rental at a time community. I think it's time we take a look at those goals because, again, they were 13 months in duration. We're roughly speaking 1 month into those goals. I'm actually going to take off my headphones because I don't actually need them. But what we need to talk about is the goals. How am I doing? I do believe in sharing your goals, writing them down, sharing them, and then tracking them. So I have a playlist on this channel. I think it's called Goals or Goals Tracking. If you've been on the channel for a while, you know that for a year and a half, I did this every week. This is something I'm going to do probably once or twice a month. It's just tell you how we're doing. And we're about a month into this goal, and all I can say is it's starting slow. I don't know. It's probably the holiday season, maybe. Maybe I'm not doing enough. But again, let's just take a look at the actuals. We will look at where we were earlier in the month and where we are now. Again, there is an order to these. Again, top down, the highest one is the most important to me, all the way down to the least important. I did take the time to reorder them. So without further ado, let's figure out how we are doing. All right, so hopefully you can see that now. There we go. All right, so let me see. Can I make this bigger? I think I can make this bigger. Here we go. All right, so hopefully you can see that now. These, again, I don't know what that is. 12 goals, 13 goals. Yeah, 12, 13 goals. First one for me is the golden ticket. It's this thing right here. This is something we created for this year. It is for people getting their first deals. And of all my goals, this is the one that feels like we are actually making progress. So that is exciting. We've got 15 people in, what is that, 29 days to say they got their first deal, and one rental at a time helped them. That is awesome. So folks, if you're one of the 15 that got one of these, please do me a favor, take a selfie, send me a picture. I want to start adding these to my board here in my office. I did an office walkthrough yesterday, and you saw a huge board that I have with selfies and notes. So please take some pictures, send them in. We are making decent progress. If you get your first deal, I want to send you a card. I should say, if you get your first deal and I helped you, you don't have to be a follower. You don't have to be a subscriber. You don't have to buy my book. You don't have to buy my course. I am an easy grader. Shoot, if you buy a home, FHA, and I helped you some way, I want to send you a card. I want to be very clear. I am an easy grader. I want to know that I'm having an impact. So here you go. Next, I have these black cards. We actually got two going out today, one to Mike and one to Estrella. These cards are to people that have done second, third, fourth, 10th deal. I want to send you one of these for every time. As you can see, we're off to a slow start. It is obviously the holidays. Maybe a lot of the multiple buyers and deals out there are taking the winter off. I don't know. But again, I want to be very clear. You can get dozens of these. In fact, in order for me to send out 1,000 of these, I have to be sending out 3 a day, roughly speaking. And I need some of you big deal guys or folks or individuals to do multiple. We're slow. We're slow here. In-person events, I am in discussions. Obviously, knock on wood, we're going to do Vegas. That will count as one at 50,000. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. Help us get to 50,000. We're about, roughly speaking, 9,100 short from that. But as you'll see below, I want to get to 60,000 for this year. But in-person events, we are talking about doing, again, these are all just conversations. Cody and Christensen up in Washington are talking about doing an event at their resort. That could be fun. Anna Kelly and I have talked about possibly doing an event out in Pennsylvania. Matt, the mortgage guy, has talked about doing an event in Sacramento. I would hope Adrian and Omar and that whole crew and Squad Up, they do an event in Southern California. I want to do an event in the Bay Area. Maybe we do an event in Texas or Ohio or whatnot. I want to do at least 4 events next year, or yeah, in the next in 2023. So if you run an event, you have a spot. I'd love to do a full day. Maybe even a day and a half. I think Vegas will be 2 days, but I'm open. If there's another content creator that wants to go do something in my world that I know, trust, and respect, let's do it. April Crosley, if you guys work with April Crosley, I think she'd be fun to do an event with. I think getting out to Florida would be amazing. Shoot, maybe even doing Hawaii would be fun. I mean, I think there's lots of things that we could be doing that would be a lot of fun. YouTube subs. We are up to 40,898. We are on the cusp of 41,000. Do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment, ask your friends to join. But we are not accelerating. This run rate of 750 is actually off. I just checked this morning, and it's more like 600. So I don't know. I don't market well. I don't do ads. I don't do any of that stuff. But yeah, not good. Not good. Private group, right? I run a private group just for my students. You will have to be a student. You have to buy the course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. Side note, if you're watching this in 2022 and you haven't bought the course, buy it because you're about to spend a lot more money if you don't. I added the full 8-hour mastermind and give it away for free. You got to get it. Otherwise, you're going to spend $400 here very, very soon. If it is 2023 and you're watching this, good news, $400 it is still a steal. We will be adding content as we always do. Every event will get added there, private Facebook group, all of that. $400 is still amazing. And we're adding more content all the time. But yeah, we are up to 1,607. Want to get to 2,000. Again, my rough math shows for every 2 new students, we get a new YouTube or a Facebook user. My guess is a lot of folks don't like Facebook, so they don't join the group. It's okay. New students, we did have a big jump. We went from 6 to 62. Frankly, folks, if you're watching this in 2022 and you haven't bought the course, you need to. I think it's foolish to lose $80 or not, whatever. Plus, you get the mastermind. If you don't want to get the course and you just want to buy the mastermind, it's $50. So you can get that by itself. Millennial Mike put it together. You can hear from Adrian, Cody and Christensen, Beth, Omar, Adrian, and the ADU guy and lenders. And it's just was an amazing day. Capstone was by Ty. Ty just brought the house down at the end. So again, if it is 2022 and you're lucky enough to see this, get the course, join Facebook. You can get counted here a couple of different times. I did launch a channel called Orat Shorts. We used to do, I think, 8 or 9 shorts a day on my channel. I think now we're doing 2. I do have a YouTube Shorts channel. If you want to do me a favor, this is totally me asking. Please go subscribe to my YouTube Shorts channel. We're up to 211. I'd like to see that get to 10,000. I will be honest that we have, roughly 41,000 subs of my main channel. I would have hoped 1,000 of you would have subscribed there already. But I understand. I don't talk about it. I don't market well. I don't, yeah, I could certainly talk about it more. So if you can do me a favor, you can actually find it right on my main channel now or at Shorts. That would be wonderful. One Rental at a Time book review right on Amazon. Something that is very near and dear to me. We are up to 1,111. Yahtzee. Lots of ones there. I'm hoping to get that to 1,500. If you read One Rental at a Time and it meant something to you, I would really appreciate it if you took a few minutes and subscribed or wrote a review. A 5-star review would be amazing. Not many self-published authors get 1,000 reviews, so it is not lost on me that many of you have already done this for me, so I appreciate it. My next book, 15 Conversations with Real Estate Millionaires, up to 44 reviews. I don't know what to say here. I wrote that book for all of you, right? Writing a second book was hard. It was a process. I remember reading Gary Keller's Real Estate Millionaire book, that blue and white one, and getting in love with his last 30 pages. So 15 conversations with real estate millionaires are 15 different stories, different situations, different investors. And I wrote that book for you. You are not supposed to like all 15 stories. My hope is you find 3 that you read and reread and reread. Real estate investing, a couple things are true. One, as you will see in all 15 conversations, it all ends really well. Number 2, it takes time. It just does. And that's why I wrote 15 conversations with real estate millionaires, because you need something to hold on to believe in. And I wanted to create that for you. Dividend stocks, something I am doing very different, and I look to deploy, and this number actually might go up. I am looking to buy some dividend stocks. Thus far, I have bought 2. I got 1 tranche of JP Morgan, I think at like $104. And I've now bought 3 tranches of Blackstone. Blackstone has been falling, and I have bought 3 of what will ultimately be my 4 tranches over the last, I don't know, 30 days, 6 weeks maybe. So again, those are just something I'm trying to do. I am not a really big tech investor, although I did buy Meta as it crashed and burned sub 100. Bought that in 2 tranches as well. But again, I'm looking to deploy into dividend stocks next year. Again, I want dividends. I am older, and I'd like to see that grow. Then you have Jason and I looking to do 2 deals. We haven't done any yet. Seller financing, again, if you're an agent and you have Park Place or Boardwalk, I want to buy it. It has to be on seller financing. Flips, we still have the one that's listed. We may be taking it off the market to complete it. We have the other one that started. We just put in windows yesterday. So again, 2 in progress. We don't have anything else locked in. We are kind of trying to work one seller, but so far no good. And then finally, private money. I am looking to raise at least $1.2 million in private money. I am going to be paying 12% interest only. These will be private money I use for flip, so it will be short-term debt. As always, I put my money at risk first. What does that mean? If let's just say I buy a $200,000 flip, I will borrow $200,000 from one person. This is not a pool. I will pay them $2,000 a month. That's what 12% interest only is. It's $1,000. That would be 1% a month. And then they will get a secured deed, named in insurance, all of that good stuff. And then most importantly, at least for me, is I will fund the repairs. So if we buy a $200,000 disgusting fixer-upper, I will spend $50,000 on the fix. We sell it for $300,000. While all along you're getting paid $2,000 a month to be the lender. And again, my risk is repair costs. So it's a very secure loan as far as I look at it. But again, yeah, I have friends and family we're doing this with, but again, that's something I look to recycle at least $1.2 million in flips this year. So again, that's where we stand. I will be doing this probably monthly, if not twice a month. If you could do a book review of 15 conversations, that would be great, or 1 rental at a time, that would be great. I will once again say, if you don't buy the course in the next day or so, shame on you. Because again, saving money is a good thing. Plus, I think you need to be doing the work now, so you have a buy box, daily discipline, you understand average, so you can do great deals. So I hope that's helpful. I want you to have an amazing day. Happy holidays. Happy New Year's. 2023 is going to be amazing. Let's go. Bye.